Mitchell, look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show!
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Maxey. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup! Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Now Philadelphia with it. It's stolen by Hunter. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Mitchell. Jams it home!
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Maxey. Hunter rips down the board. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell drives in. And there's the rejection. Yes! Embiid from in close.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And it's blocked by Embiid. And they're able to recover. Now Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. Here's Mitchell. The putback. Mobley. Oh, he jammed it.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Allen.
Jarrett Allen. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the gap to 1.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there. He looks fatigued here in OT, just not able to get it together.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell fires. No good from 3.
It's been a rough quarter for him, not efficient at all.
And Maxey, here we go. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Allen. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Allen. Hunter outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Third team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Darius Garland.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that stretches their lead to 8.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
There are very few guys. Does he get off his feet?
Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Edgecombe with it. Garland picks him up. Edgecombe, no good. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Here's Maxey. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Garland with the bucket. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Embiid, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the score by Cleveland. Hunter for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here's Garland. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Allen in the post. No scoring in this one. 6 to shoot. Garland, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Edgecombe lays it up and banks it in.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up Jays.
There's Garland, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Nice move. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Mitchell up top. He has 6. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
For three, Mitchell makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Stolen by Mitchell. The 3 from Garland. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
There's Garland. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
A kick out to Mobley. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's Garland. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Hunter, no one around him. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Hunter's got 6.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Kevin?
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Number 20,
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's McCain. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. It's McCain on the wing. 5 to shoot. Good D by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 6. Garland left side. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Pass to McCain. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Mitchell on the drive. Oubre with the steal. He's all alone. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his second basket.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Allen. Great D that time from Oubre. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Kicks it out to Garland. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
And here are the 76ers now. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Maxey, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Oubre, good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Maxey. Good D by Mitchell.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Mobley. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's Mitchell capitalizing in transition.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Missed inside. The 76ers trailed by 11. And it's Oubre off the drive.
I tell you, like lightning, Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Garland with the bucket.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond with 4 seconds on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's McCain. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to McCain. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's Grimes for three. The rebound by Bryant. Ball with it. Picked up by Edwards. Ball no good. The 76ers trailed by 7. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. They get it again, and it's Drummond missing. And so here's Cleveland. Launches a three. Ball no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. And Drummond throws it down.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Tyson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. McCain gets a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Pass to Tyson. It's stolen by Edwards. Back to Grimes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Quentin Grimes is a guy that brings tremendous physicality to the game. Prototypical 3-and-D type of guy.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Cleveland leading by 3. Merrill can't hit. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Tyson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Snatched up. And it's Drummond missing. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, Ball. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers trailed by 5. Pass to Edwards. Fires at the elbow. Back to Grimes. Offline with his 3. Here's Tyson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Tyson's got 6. Here's Walker. Cavaliers with the rebound. No one near him. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Tyson. Makes it off the glass. Tyson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Edwards. Back to McCain. 6 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Bryant. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Pass to Wade. Now Bryant. Outside, Ball. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Philadelphia ball.
1:19 left in the third. The 76ers trailed by 11. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Outside Edwards. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now the 76ers with it. 11-point game. Walker's shot is off. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Miami Heat. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Durant. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. For 3, Westbrook. O'Neal pulls it in. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Miami shooting their first foul shot of the game. The Heat on offense. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Westbrook, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
For the finish. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And it's Hardaway on the take. Can't get it to fall.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Westbrook. For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Mourning. It's James on the wing. Right side O'Neal. Pass to Mourning. Just 5 on the clock. Here's James. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
I'll tell you what, he has as much lift as anyone in the game.
Man, just explosive leaping ability and the creativity in the air. Wow. Here's Durant, and the 18-footer right on the mark. Durant's got 5 now.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Miami shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Thunder with a lead. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Here's Hardaway, and he lays it up and in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
And it's James with the jam.
He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Allen brings a double team.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Third team foul.
Here's Wade. Yet to see a basket. On the clock. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Offensive rebound. Miami trailing. Here's O'Neal. James outside. Screen by O'Neal. James inside. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And so Durant will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And there's the foul. That's going to belong to Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. Stripped away. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. And stolen by Durant. Here's Westbrook. The kick to Durant. Durant with the big finish.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
James left side. And James throws it down.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
For three, Allen. James with the rebound. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Now, here is James. 12 points for him. Six to shoot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Deflects the pass. Nails the wide open jumper. James has got 14 points for the game.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Back to Durant. Fast break Miami. Here's Wade. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Westbrook with the rebound. Thunder trail by 3. Pass to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Now Durant. 3 seconds left. Blocked. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Heat. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Pass to Wade. Takes a 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Thunder trail by 3. He takes it in. No good with a layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. These are his first free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Wade. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Now here's Westbrook. Up and over Hardaway. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Hardaway. Here's James. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Just the endless length of Durant helping him right there inside.
So it's Miami now. The Thunder making their last shot. Wade drives in. Second shot opportunity. Durant pulls it in. Thunder with a lead. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Wade, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's James. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. James with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. The rebound by Payton. Here's Allen. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
James outside. Kemp with a rebound. Thunder leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Pass to Westbrook. For 3, Allen. Tips it. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And he drives in. Oh!
Wow!
And look at Westbrook lifting off, taking flight off the drive for a big dunk.
Goes back up. James. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. James has got 16 points. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Miami on D. It's a 3-point game. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Here's Payton. Defended by Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Blocked! And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. It's stolen by James. To the paint. And stolen by Durant. Here's the break. For 3, Allen. James with the rebound. Heat trails by 3. Pass to Wade. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Mourning. 1:35 left in the second. Now James. He's got 18. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 6 points in the quarter. And that one's good by Durant.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
Oklahoma City ball.
There's 1:12 left in the first half. Westbrook outside. Outside Durant. Lets it go from the wing. Basket's good. And it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Now here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's James. Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up to the Oklahoma City Thunder. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Durant's shot is off.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
With one on the clock. Here he goes. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Miami now, trailing by 5. Now here's Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. To the middle. Here's Ellis. Connects from downtown. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Brian, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. Hard, Allie. Thanks a lot. Jones, his shot is good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Ellis outside. Williams on the wing. The 3. Here's Sigma. The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Rice grabs the miss. The Heat on offense. Here's Bosch. Still without a bucket. An easy 2 on the layup. And now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
From deep, SGA knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Bosch. The rebound by Haywood. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Hardaway. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Hardaway's got 9.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Back to SGA. Here's Sigma. Here's Haywood. Off target with the three. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's SGA. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Taken away. Outside, SGA. Wing shot on the way. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now it's a 6-point Thunder lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Thunder.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And he sinks the second. Thunder leading by 5. Here's SGA. Taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Jones feels it out. And he gets that one. Jones has got 9 points here in the second half.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That free throw no good. Good on the second one. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Now here's SGA. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Williams' shot is good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Eddie Jones.
He hits the second from the line. 1:16 left in the 3rd. And here's SGA outside. SGA knocks down a 3.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
He pulls it. And that one comes up a bit short.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.